Another brick, another wall. It looks innocent enough. One more luxury home on the edge of Lake Ypacarai, less than an hour's drive from Asunción, Paraguay. But for veteran environmentalist Jorge Abate, it is an unacceptable assault on the environment. While splurging on expensive materials and finishing, the owners have neglected to invest in a septic tank, even though they are required to do so by law. Abate says it's the same neglect found in all but one of the 21 municipalities that form the lake basin.
Es una cuenca que sigue creciendo en términos de población, sigue creciendo en términos de actividades industriales, recreativas, de gente que viene a vivir en la cuenca del lago Ypacarai. Las contaminaciones ambientales que vienen de las industrias, los asentamientos humanos tienen muy poco control.
It is the death of a Paraguayan icon. Immortalized in the lyrics of the 1950s Demetrio Ortiz song Memories of Ypacarai, the 60-square-kilometer lake rocketed to fame throughout Latin America when Spanish superstar Julio Iglesias released this version more than 40 years ago. The song tells the story of a man who meets a woman by a blue lake, but Ypacarai was never blue. At the best of times it has had a brownish tinge, but in recent years it sometimes turns green, neon green, with the blooms of toxic algae, like this one from last year. Hydrologist Gilberto Benitez is in charge of monitoring lake water in order to sound the alarm if there is a danger to human health. He explains that cyanobacteria, also known as blue-green algae, is the culprit. It thrives, he says, on the nutrients of untreated industrial waste and especially sewage. Previously unknown to the lake, there have been periodic blooms since 2012. These photographs taken by Benitez confirm what he says is an extremely dangerous development.
Puede afectar al hígado, puede afectar al sistema nervioso, puede afectar toda la parte de la piel. Entonces, y cuando hay concentraciones muy elevadas, inclusive puede ocasionar la muerte.
For Jorge Abate, much more than just reactive monitoring is needed. He says that in addition to the uncontrolled urbanization, industrial runoff, deforestation, and the presence of cattle are also contributing to the buildup of organic material in the lake. But for him, the biggest obstacle to finding real solutions is getting the municipalities to work together.
Cada municipio es autónomo. A veces a un municipio le separa del otro un arroyo. Si un intendente es más consciente que el otro, a lo mejor hace un tratamiento de su cuenca y el otro ya no lo hace. Entonces, ¿de qué sirve un arroyo que tiene una orilla cuidada y otra orilla contaminada? Es el mismo arroyo.
And while politics may be the biggest barrier to finding solutions, economics are also a factor. Paraguay's Ministry of Environment has been studying the problem for years, but plans to save the lake are prohibitively costly.
La inversión es importante. Cuando se planificó, se diseñó sistemas en la cuenca, se mencionó de un costo aproximadamente de $1.000 millones.
The results of continued unconstrained contamination are palpable. No swimming signs are permanent. Even now, in low season, when skies are gray and rain is plentiful, the deadly algae is visibly present. But it is during the warmer months, when temperatures are high and there is little rainfall to dilute the contamination, that the danger is highest. Precisely when people are flocking to the lake and many ignore the no swimming signs. Tour operators in San Bernardino, the most important destination in the lake, report there has been up to a 50% decline in tourists when algae blooms occur. In an effort to shore up business, some operators are encouraging clients to participate in non-water activities, such as the zip line, an obstacle challenge in the forest. The hope, according to Aventura Extrema's owner, Raúl Santiago, is that clients develop a sense of how valuable the forest is to the lake, especially for preventing erosion.
Siempre que el lago tiene una recaída en cuanto a su contaminación, es algo que afecta directamente al turismo. Eso está conectado. Las personas saben que el lago Ypacarai es uno de los recursos naturales, hídricos, más importantes aquí de la región.
And while most attention has been on the blue-green algae, according to ex-Minister of Environment Oscar Rivas, erosion and the buildup of organic material is a far greater threat to the lake.
El futuro del lago es que más tiempo, menos tiempo, esto va a ser una gran pradera. Vamos a ver acá un gran pastizal maravilloso con ganado pastando, ¿verdad? Y el agua se fue, ¿verdad? ¿Por qué? Por proceso de colmatación, ¿verdad? Por la erosión de todos esos cerros circundantes que estamos viendo.
And while the outlook for Lake Ypacarai might be grim, Jorge Abate does not think it is totally hopeless. He lodges a complaint about the luxury home with no septic tank at the local municipality and is mildly optimistic that something will be done about it.
La construcción no tiene cámara séptica, solamente tiene pozo ciego, o sea, pozo absorbente.
He says there's more support than ever to finally take action to save the lake and pass effective legislation.
Necesitamos una legislación específica que cuide el lago y que a esa autoridad de aplicación de esa legislación se le dé una cierta autonomía. Son más de 1000 kilómetros cuadrados en toda la cuenca. Es infructuoso tratar de descontaminar el lago si es que no se hace alguna actividad en toda la cuenca.
A love song, a race against time. Many are hoping that it all does not become just a nostalgic, melodic reminiscence for one of Paraguay's most important national symbols. And that the sun does not set permanently on Lake Ypacarai.